YouTube? Boone Headshot here. Happy to finally bring you another video, and it's a plus 12 echoes. Pretty fun.
He's going the distance.
Can be very stressful.
He's
This
going
first poll
for speed.
can make or break the party here. And we have a Holy Paladin that is just showing us how it's done. Very good group. Starting off with this massive pole, everything's going out. Have to pay attention to whenever you get the poison thrown at you. Actually, I think it's a disease. The disease thrown at you. Feint it. If the healer's having trouble, cloak it. Cloak is your ace in the hole on some of these early ads. Have to be paying attention to when you're getting hit with what. This season has been year of the Paladin. Tanks are strong, the Ret Paladins are strong, and this Holy Paladin is making Holy Paladins look very strong. So just kind of watching the crawler health, you can see on the player profile that I've got a little line there that once the health hits that, that's when they start their explode mechanic. So just looking for higher health targets to switch over and prioritize while trying to avoid their explosion that happens after they try to blow up on you. Depending on your tank, they may ask you not to run crippling poison. Sometimes they want the ads to be on top of them the entire time. Crippling poison can help you get away from that explosion mechanic though, so just depends on what the tank wants. If they want that at all, you can always ask. This mini-boss, Call of the Brood, does so much damage. Be ready with Feint. If you're using like Big Wigs or any of the Dungeon Assist add-ons, it'll let you know when it's coming. I kind of have it timed out, like I'm hovering over the Feint button. As soon as I see it casting. You can also cloak it. Mine was on cooldown. Yeah, so they're going out again. If it goes out too many times, you may not have enough defensives in the party's toolkit in general to survive it. So that boss, that little mini boss, has to go down quick. Holy Paladin is on it. You might hear some guild chatter in the back. They were watching me, cheering me on for this one. You can catch the streams in the mornings and our heroic raid nights, and might be starting some mythic raid attempts just before the season's ending on Wednesday nights and Sunday nights. So I hope to see you there. Twitch TV at Boone Headshot. Stop in and say hello. This is one of the easier of the 3 mini bosses. Just don't stand in the poison that it throws. It does the same web spray mechanic. Avanoxx on a plus 12 has the same shrill AoE damage as that second spider boss. You want to make sure you're fainting that. When the ads come out, you want to get some bleeds out on all of them as quickly as you can. We have a Death Knight that is on it as well. Their death and decay slows them. So if I don't get over there for Fan of Knives to put crippling poison on everything, the death and decay surely slowed it down as well. I am trying to stack up with one of the melee just to help condense the web mechanic to make it a little easier as this fight goes on. A lot of health and a plus 12, so you've got to really explore the studio space. So there's one of my vanishes going out just to help with the DPS part of these ads. The first wave of the ads, everybody still had their cooldowns going. I didn't waste a vanish there. I'm saving vanish for those ads. Tank calls to kill the boss here and ignore ads. I'm watching, I'm thinking the ads are going to get there, so I'm hanging out, and I get a blind off, and they are unable to keep walking, so gives us enough time to bring her down. Puckered just a little there at the end. The next sets of ads coming up, your assistants have the most health out of all of the enemies on this next section. But the web mages are the most deadly. They do a poison volley that must be managed. And you'll see us all kind of taking turns, stopping it from casting. At this high of a level, you want to be making use of blind, kidney shot, and your kick, all three of them, helping out where and however you can. Dude, they have so much health. Assistants, even being cleaved, still have 30-40% health at times after everything. So They will be a pain for you as you progress through this. But your highest priority targets are the web mages. Vanish goes out here, resetting bleeds, reapplying bleeds, gaining Master Assassin back for the first 12 seconds or so after stealthing. So much health. I feel like they have the same amount of health as like the Raiders in Siege of Borealis. There's our second lust for this massive pack here. I'm watching the shrill. He's marked as circle, the alerting shrill that keeps going up. I've got kidney shot ready in case I need to switch targets to him, but the Death Knight did an excellent job of interrupting it with his grip, and so I was able to save the cooldowns for the web mages. So you can't kick the alarm, but you can blind it and you can kidney shot it. So I saved blind to get them both reset. And here I went to kidney shot the alarm beetles over the web mage. Those go off, then you're met with a very unhappy welcome party. biggest threat to wiping you on this boss are the ads that come out, because they will slow you down if you don't get them interrupted. Got a very good Death Knight that is bringing everything in for us. He is using his Mind Freeze on good intervals. It's just all around excellent display here from everybody on how to keep things controlled. The infestation. You're going to see it go out on all of us. Once the timer runs out on it, it makes the circle on the ground. If you get it as a rogue, it will almost kill you, if not will kill you, unless you feint it or cloak it. I am saving cloak for it, and even when it does get to me, I'm slow to react to it right there, and cloak it off.
Looks like you're gonna make it.
Yeah, just got a little close on one of those events. The infestation on the third boss hurts real good. Casts on you. This holy paladin just put on a clinic though.
Is they putting up the big numbers?
He's doing the thing.
Honestly, like especially the all instacast holy feels great, especially in Mythic Pluses.
Yeah, he is making it look easy. Although we've got a really good Death Knight in here with us too. Like gripping the dudes into the meat grinder. Just really good. Just looks really good. With the amount of health everything has, you want to make sure you're getting your bleeds on all those ads when they come out. And you want to make sure that it's getting pulled to the main boss so that you can cleave it down. Other than that, the mechanics are still the same at any difficulty of the key. I don't want to pop out of stealth yet until I have group. We get a little too big of a bite here and are reminded by just how dangerous 12s are, as you're going to see the whole party go down. We have both ads, both flying ads. As well as that overseer.
Only the strongest survive.
Had to go and say something. packs here. Make sure that caustic spatter is getting put on your priority target as quickly as possible. Certain poisons from your blades will cleave, like King's Bane, to the other targets. So you want to have spatter going as quickly as you can. It's almost one of the highest priorities that you do outside of getting your bleed cleaves going. The initial damage from Kingsbane will also cleave if you've got spatter up first. You want to try to have spatter before Kingsbane. As far as when to use cooldowns, I pretty much used all of my cooldowns off cooldown as soon as I was getting them back, because we were going for very large pulls almost every pull.
Just did a double overseer pull.
Brother,
This double overseer pull also made me nervous, so I used the cooldowns even though the boss is coming up.
Kill the final boss.
I'll have my vanish back for the 2-minute cooldown reset.
do
And
not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
So happy that the pop culture references are always on point here.
Always. Even if you don't want them.
Oh, I want them. We didn't discuss beforehand that I would use Shadow Step to manipulate the mechanic, so for the most part I use the pools. It is beneficial for you to get an add up so that you can throw Rupture up for more energy. And I save the Shadow Step cheese mechanic for emergencies. You can fake your group out if they don't know that's what you're going to do. So you want to make sure that you discuss that prior to starting, if that's something that you think that they would need to know. This has one of the most dramatic ends to a fight, and I'm really happy to share it with you. As you'll see here soon. So there are not a lot of pools out. I am already looking for how to survive the next singularity mechanic that she does. And I back away to drop a couple pools to make it easier on everybody.
Oh, a mage. somehow survived that just now. I don't know what he did.
Oh, all the time.
I'm also hesitant to run back into melee with the green slime in case the paladin was going to go for dispel as I was in front of one of the other melee. I didn't want to eat that slime to the face, so I stand out a little bit longer just to ensure that I can continue DPSing. A wise man once said you can't DPS if you're dead. So there are not a lot of pools here. You're going to see the shadow step mechanic. And the tank wasn't able to survive it. So
night, guys.
sprint goes out,
Good night.
evasion goes out,
Alright.
and survive as long as I can.
I can't believe we just did that.
Thanks for watching.
Rats.